A Messianic Journey. A journey of growing in the light of Yeshua. This is an experiment. I can't ever figure out how to switch cameras fast enough. I got to learn that. So let's see. Oh, there I am down there at the bottom. Let's see. How do I maximize that? Maximize. Ta-da! Hey, so I figured out a new way to use my Osmo Pocket 3. I have a cable that's probably 6 or 7 feet long. I wasn't sure it would be capable of doing data, but it seems that it is. And then with this little tripod that I have, there's Active Track enabled, which is very cool. Then I can actually put my cell phone and do a TikTok video and not interfere. I'm very excited about this. So keep us in your prayers. Lots of exciting things are afoot, and hopefully you can hear me okay. God's doing some amazing stuff. We're going to start doing a podcast with my friend Patrick McQuire. My hair's a little messy. We're going to call it The Living Roots. And we're talking about the living roots of our faith, the Hebrew Gospels. It's going to be a symphony of the Gospels in Hebrew, which I think is quite astounding. So, and then, so with the Gospels in Hebrew, all right, there we go. With the Gospels in Hebrew, we find some fascinating differences from the Greek Gospels. So join us in that journey. I'm also going to be doing, I did the little preview here of a Messianic Journey, where we're going to discuss some really important topics on how to discern the difference between light and darkness, good and evil, clean versus unclean. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hands of the Torah. We're going to be talking about, should a believer participate in Freemasonry or secret societies? Is it godly or ungodly or neutral? We'll discuss that, and we'll explore that topic together for 2 or 3 evenings. Also, excuse me, we're going to bring up the topic. Yes, we're going to bring up the topic of not just secret societies, but also bring up the topic of Dungeons and Dragons. Should we, as believers, be participating, as adults especially, in games that are role-playing games where you cast spells, consult with demons, and do demonic things? Is that clean or unclean? Is that godly or ungodly? Lightness or darkness? We'll discuss it. We'll have a great in-depth discussion, and you come to your own heartfelt, passionate conclusion based on what the scriptures teach. What games or movies should our children play, or should we play? Are these games that involve severe military tactics? Is that godly or ungodly? Clean or unclean? Does that represent the goal of our lives as believers? Should it be in our life at all? Are you obsessed with it? And we go into a number of topics. So that's what we're going to do with our teachings on leading a messianic life. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, something went down the wrong way. And we're going to be talking about all kinds of fun stuff. Here, I was going to try to change this so you can see my dog. There's Kalev. Hey, Kalev. He's like, yo, what's up, homie? What's up? Hey, you want some of this, Kalev? He loves to play fetch. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Go get it. So, and then we got Yala and Tovia as well. So keep us in your prayers. If it's on your heart, if the Lord puts it on your heart, my goal is to raise money for our ministry. I do a lot of online ministry stuff. I have 100,000 followers on YouTube and 55,000 followers on TikTok, and growing. And then I think 1,500 on Facebook. Wow. Bad timing, huh? So we're going to be expanding and growing our ministry. I lead a church here called Springs of Living Water in Colorado Springs. Our church is growing dramatically. And my goal is to do Messianic conferences. We want to do one in the Denver area, perhaps here in Colorado Springs. And then I have friends who live on the east side of the state in Tennessee, as well as in Kentucky. Wouldn't that be fun if we could do one in Texas? Maybe do 3 conferences a year. Here in the Rocky Mountain region, in Texas, and also on the East Coast. Wow. Man, talking about choking on that one. Manischewitz. So, Manischewitz is a brand name of kosher food, so I wasn't cussing. But so please pray about supporting our ministry. If I could have a few hundred people donating $20, $25, $30 a month, each month, essentially buy me a cup of coffee every week and help support this ministry. We do a lot more teaching ministry, and we're going to start developing and building a conference ministry. I've made lots of wonderful friends on TikTok, like my friend Max. Maximilianos. He calls himself Max Bonilla is his last name, but he calls it Yeshiva Bonilla. And many, many other people. My friend Jeff Brannon. The list goes on and on. Caleb and Joy Camaro, they're in Tennessee. We want to do a conference in the Tennessee area, have Caleb and Joy. Caleb is a phenomenal teacher as well as a phenomenal worship leader. And his wife, Joy, she's with child. So if you're in contact with them through Facebook or TikTok, make sure you wish them a mazel tov for having a baby soon, God willing. And he picked a wonderful name out. I won't announce his name publicly. I'll let Caleb and Joy do that. I'm going to call the kid Z28 because their last name's Camaro. I know. I find myself to be extremely humorous. So keep us in your prayers, especially this lovely cough I developed in just past 10 seconds. And click on the Venmo QR code or the other QR code if you want to help support the ministry. Join us in this process. We want to raise up disciples. We want to raise up leadership in the next generation of Messianic believers. Isn't that exciting? Join us, be a part of it. Pray for the supernatural protection because we need that. Spiritual warfare is real, baby. It's tough out there. I could tell you stories, but I won't give the enemy glory. On the other hand, we also can continue to grow in our faith and raise up new believers and raise up new leadership for the kingdom of the Most High. So join us, won't you? And prayerfully consider helping sponsor this ministry for $10, $20, $30 a month. It's literally a game changer. I've had several hundred people doing that. Carpet cleaning would be a thing of the past. I'd sell the business, and I just do teachings and full-time ministry. So help me get there, will you? Shalom Aleichem. Have a blessed day.